This is the Courtney clan with Depression Blues. 30 years ago in 1970, Charles Harvey Courtney heard a new word in the news. He sat down and wrote a poem about it. There hadn't been that word before, Dad. They called it recession. Well, we always thought it was a depression. So what did you write, Daddy?
Depression Blues.
How's it go?
Today, I got my pink slip too. I also caught Depression Blues. Before, 'twas just a recession time for those who stood in jobless lines. Depression Blues? Depression Blues? You got and I got Depression Blues. What's all this talk of recession news when you got and I got Depression News?
Yeah.
30 years later, that poem got buried amongst all of his other poems and letters to the editors and writings that he's been doing. And Brother John Courtney, who just lost a job at EDS after how long?
10 years.
So what did you do with this?
Well, after 10 years, I was reading through Dad's poem book, Thoughts, and happened to run across his poem, Depression Blues. And I thought about Dad after 25 years in the teaching profession, losing his job. And then my brother Bill, after 25 years of the Stanley Corporation, lost his job. And then after 10 years of service with EDS, I lost my job. And then while looking through his book, I ran across his poem, Depression Blues. And I got to thinking, well, you know, the current state of America is in a recession, or in the case of Michigan, a depression. And I thought it appropriate to share Dad's poem with my fellow Americans. So on March 30th of 2008, I submitted Dad's poem to the Daily Tribune, in which it was published. And I got with my fellow siblings, in which we decided to record this song.
So this is July 4th weekend, 2008, and millions of Americans are celebrating with barbecues and cookouts, and we're definitely grateful that we got liberty and freedom to do these kinds of things on YouTube and our friends and family. But we gather together as the Courtney clan to share Charles Harvey Courtney's poem, turned into the song. It's copyright already, but you may take it and use it however you want in your labor, your churches, your neighborhoods. Get out there and sing about it, because you can't be just depressed about it. You got to get out there and work hard. Thank you, Courtney clan. Take it away, Zine.
Today I got my pink slip too. I also got the depression blues. Before 'twas just recession time for those who stood in jobless lines. Depression blues, depression blues. You got, I got depression blues. What's all this talk of recession news when you got and I got depression blues? I really know what one feels like to end the day and no job in sight, then face my kids and worried wife to calm their fears and solve our plights. Depression blues, depression blues. You got, I got depression blues. What's all this talk of recession blues when you got and I got depression blues?
Each day I check the ads for news for any job to solve the blues, then stand in line to get my check and prove I need the check I get. Depression blues, depression blues. You got, I got depression blues. What's all this talk of recession news when you got and I got depression blues?
And now the checks have come and gone. The experts say there ain't nothing wrong. The stocks are up, inflation's down. If only the unemployed would just leave town.
Depression blues.
depression blues. You got, I got depression blues.
What's all this talk of recession blues? When you got and I got depression blues.
I know the fears won't go away until it's time that I can say depression blues, you cannot stay. A job's replaced you here today.
Whoa!
Depression blues, depression blues. You got depression blues.
What's all this talk of
Depression blues. When you got and I got depression.
Got a job?